Howdy! We're just so proud to be here.
Absolutely.
Everybody knows Aunt Suzanne. How are you doing today,
Aunt Suzanne? I'm
Aunt
doing
Suzanne.
great. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine on this sultry summer day. Everything's just kind of moseying right along here at
Yeah.
St. Mark's World Headquarters, wouldn't you say?
I would say so, yes.
Even though it is the summertime, the slow, nice, easy living we're getting a few things done, aren't we?
We are.
Just a few.
We're gearing up with a lot of activities around here.
A lot of activities. And one of the things we did was kind of remodel this so-called soft seating area around here. Notice we put up this fancy pants sign.
Can you get it?
Welcome, bienvenidos. Is that right?
Sounds good to
Sounds
me.
good to me.
All right. It says seating waiting area, and you know, I'm not even going to try to describe to you what that refers to and how this renovated area is to be used. I'm gonna leave that up to Aunt Suzanne.
Aunt Suzanne.
Why don't you tell the neighbors about this place?
Well, we've noticed when preschool's in and PSR and youth, people just kind of stand around or they sit in their car and work on their computer or work on their phone. So we wanted to make a more welcoming environment here. So when they come in, their kids go off to PSR, they can sit in here in one of the comfy seats. We also have a table and some nice office chairs like what Father's sitting in. And we even have a place you can plug your phone in and charge your phone or charge your computer. We have also on Wednesday night, we have Wi-Fi in this area for you. It's only available on Wednesday nights, but it's here. So when you come in, your kids are in class, you can work, you can play on your phone, whatever you want to do.
Listen to the hi-fi.
Or listen to the hi-fi, yes. But most of them don't know what a hi-fi is. That hasn't been called that in a lot of years, Father. You're aging yourself. But we just want you to have a nice, welcome, warm place to sit and get to know some of the other parents. And the space is available all the time, but the Wi-Fi is only available on Wednesdays. We will expand it as we need it. And there will be a sign on how you can sign up for it and log on. But you're welcome to use this. If the light's off, flip the light on. We have 2 docking stations where you can plug things in and charge them. So we hope you'll enjoy it and use it and get to know somebody new at the parish.
We're going to have Bill Monroe and the Stanley Brothers music playing in here 24/7.
I'm sure that's what it is. Or the banjo.
Well, they have plenty of banjo.
Yes.
Anyway, it's our goal to do what we can to, plant the seeds of community. And hence this space has been re-articulated such that we stand a better chance of bringing that about.
I think so. I think people will enjoy sitting in here and, visiting and doing whatever they need to do. We'll also, I heard, we're gonna have a coffee bar on Wednesday nights where you can get a cup of coffee if you want. We'll have some different creamers. And there's gonna be some other tables out here. They're called bar top. We're not serving anything that's from the bar. But if you've sat all day at your desk and you just wanna stand for a while, lean on a table, we're gonna have a couple tables out here in the hallway that you can do just that. So we're trying to make it a really welcoming, easy place to be.
Wow, great.
Yeah. So you can come have coffee on Wednesday night with people.
No, I cannot do that because then I'd be awake all night.
Oh, we're gonna have decaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever drank decaf coffee?
Yeah, it's not very good.
No. I might walk through and shake and howdy, but no coffee for me.
There you
Okay.
go.
No
There
coffee
you
for
go.
me.
Yes.
All right, well, all of that sounds real good. We're looking at doing a number of physical plant things around here. We finished up the north side of the parking lot, of course.
Yes.
And I guess we're still involved in, I don't know, if investigation is the right word, but we're looking at any way at doing the south side of the parking lot.
Yes, we
maybe.
are. I'm just waiting for the final bid to come in on that.
You know, it's easy to spend money. It's important not to spend too much too fast. So
Correct.
we're trying to balance out what we need with what we've got. You all know how that goes. Everybody's faced with it, right? In addition to that, we have quite a bit of masonry repair that needs to be undertaken around here.
Yes.
And I have not seen that bid yet, but I think you do have it.
I do have it. It's on my desk and I haven't finished reading through it yet. So I can't even give you a number on that yet.
I see.
I'm still finishing up some year-end stuff.
It didn't make you, did you look at the number?
No, I didn't.
I see.
David told me that you might want to wait a day or two to look at it and make sure I was sitting down.
Okay.
So that scared me enough that I'm afraid to look at it.
Yeah, well, of course on that, I guess we can like, you know, pick and choose.
We can. The problem with masonry and stucco is the longer you let something go, the worse it is and the more expensive it's gonna be. So there's a,
Amen, amen.
yes.
Yeah, amen, amen. Oh, well, anyway, rest assured that we will parse that as prudently as we possibly can.
Yes.
Okay. Also, maybe now is as good a time as any for me to mention this little committee I put together of about, I think we're up to 11 people from across the demographics of the parish, old parishioners, new parishioners, Hispanic parishioners, so-called Anglo parishioners. Anyway, trying to look at our worship space and thinking what we might do in there to help it out a little bit. If you look at the pews very much, you'll see that they need quite a bit of attention, as does the floor. And then I don't know, while we're at it, maybe we'll kind of brighten it up a little, maybe we won't. It'll just kind of depend on what people want to do. Anyhow, we're kind of beginning to look at that. And as the weeks and months go on, you of course will be hearing more about it. I just want you to know that it's going on. We had one meeting. You were at that meeting.
I was at that meeting.
What'd you think of that meeting?
I thought it went really well. I was so impressed with the people that had been on that committee before and could remember everything and why certain things were made or built in the church in a certain way. I was very impressed with that.
By before, I think you mean 20 years ago.
Yes, 20 years ago.
When the church was built.
I don't know what I was doing 20 years ago, but I'm pretty impressed that somebody could remember all that.
20 years ago. Boy, 20 years ago I was just about going into the chancery.
Ooh.
It's been a hard 20 years. Anyway, we'll have more to say about that in the future. Another thing that we've kind of been working on around here are trying to bring some of our St. Cyril's and St. Anne's patrimony into St. Mark's because we have so many people from those parishes coming here now. So we purchased side altar statues out of St. Cyril's and Sugar Creek. They're currently at an artist's studio getting kind of touched up, cleaned up, fixed up. Unfortunately, the artist working on them is now in the hospital.
Uh-oh, I didn't know that.
She is. She's got some kind of bad blood clot disease.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, so anyway, I don't think it's the sort of thing that's going to kill her. I went and saw her the other day, but it's a serious thing.
That is.
And then we're trying to fetch the bell from St. Anne's Church. I'd really like to have that thing. We even have the money raised to get it. However, we went over there last week, climbed up in the tower with the crane operator and an iron worker, and we can't get it because the structural condition of that bell tower over there is so poor. The nearly invincible Belger Cartage guy says, you know, I hate to let you down, but I can't take this thing out of here. I'm afraid that when I do, what remains of this tower is going to come crashing down on top of me. So, we're not giving up, you know. We're not giving up. It's not much in our nature to give up.
No.
but we're trying to see what we can do about restoring that, well, not restoring, shoring up or fixing that tower such that we can get that bell out of there. So there'll be more in the future to tell you about that. It's, you know, one of those things, folks. Life is full of unexpected challenges.
Yes, and that one is definitely a challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
What else are we working on?
I don't know. I can't think of, can you think of anything?
Yeah, we really need to look at our security around here. We've had a couple of incidents lately of somebody that shouldn't be in the building getting in the building.
All right, I'm leaving.
No, not you. No,
Not
we'll
you.
keep you around. We'll keep you around. So you might notice more locked doors than you did before.
Impossible.
We've got to keep the staff and we have to keep the parishioners that are here for different events safe. So you'll notice in evenings when there's meetings, you're gonna have somebody at the door asking you, what group are you here for? We're just trying to eliminate the wrong people coming in that might put somebody in jeopardy and it might do some harm. So bear with us. We're going to be trying different options. We're looking at different security things and different systems that we can put into place. We appreciate your patience on that and your understanding. If you get asked every Wednesday night when you come, what are you here for? Be patient with us. We may have different people at the doors. But we want to keep everybody safe and we want to keep the building safe. So we appreciate your cooperation with that, and we'll keep you posted on more things.
All right. Well, I can't think of anything else to say. Producer Chris, is there anything you want to add?
I would just add, parents, get your children registered for Parish School of Religion, middle school faith formation, high school faith formation, first sacraments, confirmation. We're doing all those fun registrations right now, so it's not too late. Just give us a call if you have any questions, and we can guide you to the answers you need.
Yeah. And also, how about parish registration?
Oh, yes.
Parish registration. I think in the last year, didn't you tell me 218 households?
Yes.
Over the last year, 1 month and 15 days.
But who's counting?
Yeah. 218 households have registered here at St. Mark's. That's a happy thing.
That's a very good thing.
But we know, I just was speaking to a party a few minutes ago in the office, we know there are still many people who are attending St. Mark now who have not registered here. And I understand it takes a while to decide, you know, if this joint's really for you. I get that, believe me, I get that. But if you think you want to make this your church home for now, please register in the parish. It's a painless process. It can be done in a matter of minutes.
And I've heard from a couple people that I've contacted because I've seen their donations come through week after week, and I send them a letter asking if they'd like to register, and they assume because they put a check in the basket that they're registered. Well, you're not. I mean, we might have your name and your address, but we don't have any other particulars. And we need that stuff. We use that stuff for many, many things within the parish. We don't give it out. We don't publish a directory that has your information in it if you don't want that. But we do need that for statistics. We need your kids' names.
Your shoe size.
No,
Your
we gave up
mother's-
on shoe size a while ago.
Your mother's maiden name.
That helps. It does. No,
Just
we're
kidding.
We don't ask for anything like social security numbers or anything like that. And I know that used to be a thing, but they don't do that anymore. But we do need your information. It really does help us. And we can't communicate with you properly without that information. So if you've not filled out a form online or a paper form, you're probably not registered. if you're new to St. Mark's. So it's easy to do. You can get online and do it. You can stop by the office, whatever is easiest for you. But we'd appreciate it if you would give us that information.
Groovy and cool. All right, I think that's about enough for now, don't
I
you
do.
producers think so?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right, sorry we missed last week. Time just got by us. And frankly, I've been so busy lately with my father, who's been in the hospital and the rehab center. You know, you just kind of chase things, and sometimes stuff gets away from you.
Life gets in the way.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyway, he's back home now, and we trust he is going to be able to get along.
Okay.
But that's another story. Anyway, thanks everybody for checking in with us today, and we'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye and
God
bless.
bless.